All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy day after Super Bowl. I did not get a chance to watch it, so I was just
You
filling
missed a
out.
good game.
I heard.
Yeah.
So yeah, I heard it was a really good game. So
Even if you don't like football, it was pretty darn good.
Michelle B, hello. Sarah, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you on the East Coast. Carson, hello to you on the Pacific Northwest coast.
Hi,
And
Carson.
hello to the Pacific Northwest. Welcome, everybody. I'm always so thrilled to have all you guys on here. We both are to have you on here on Mondays. And Laura, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Laura Wooster. I'm a psychic medium and an intuitive, and I'm a radio podcast. Do we call it radio anymore? I think it's more of a podcast. Podcast host on the same network that Elias is on, and my program is called The Intuitive Life. And Elias, what's the name of your program?
It is called Your Inner Voice.
Beautiful.
So he wants me to, it might change. It might change to trust your inner voice.
Oh.
She's like, throw that in there. Throw that in there. I'm like, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Now we have everybody.
Trust your voice, or okay. What do you think is the best title for Elias's podcast? Let's do a vote.
Trust your voice or your inner voice. We're just throwing trust in the front. Hello, Trisha, Michelle Ray. Hello, Maria. Good to see you. Sarah's like, I'm not a football person yet. Okay. Rhonda, hello. Chris, hello. Jean, hello. Thanks everybody for being here. Hello. Carson says, trust your inner voice.
Everybody's saying trust. Yeah.
Trust in first. Okay. All right. Excellent.
I agree.
Lisa Randall, hello, you two. Much love.
Hello, Lisa.
So we do these every Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific and 12 noon Eastern. And we're doing, some people are calling it 3 M's. Some people are calling it M to the third. And I'm going to say M twisters from Laura. It's
sorry. I don't know why hit me wrong. All right.
It's Monday. See, I can't even do it now. It's Mystical Monday Musings. Okay, so you guys try to say that 3 times fast. I dare you. I double dog dare you to say it 3 times fast. So, M to the third here. Monday morning coffee with a twist. Well, there could be a twist. Anyway, thank you all for being here. My name is Elias Patras, and I just think Laura is amazing, guys. If you don't follow her, my people, please follow her. She is an amazing person, and Laura is going to be my special guest on the Inner Circle group. I'm sorry, the Intuitive Circle group, and we're going to talk about a little bit about introduction to mediumship and what that means, and the grounding, what sitting in power means, and all that, sitting in the power, what that means. So I'm so excited to have you on that.
Thank you for inviting me to do that.
You're welcome. All right. So this is the deck that I'm using today. The Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. And I picked these because yesterday, or the 10th, yes, the 10th was the new moon. And it's also the year of the wood dragon. And the wood dragon, the last time it was around was 1964. So the year that I was born. Yeah, 1964. So I am the year of the dragon. And I just think this is just a good deck to use. And I like Yasmin Boland's work. She's pretty interesting. What deck are you using?
Today, I am using the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. Nice. Love Radley. He's awesome. He's an angel guy. And definitely well connected to the angelic realm. And his cards are beautiful. I love them. And I'm just going to show you the back of the cards. So
Well, that's
pretty.
pretty.
They're
Very
gorgeous.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what card did you choose today, Elias?
For our week, which I find this is why I'm wearing this corally pink week. It's Valentine's Day week. So like I always tell people, send a Valentine's Day card to yourself. Send
Oh,
it to yourself, which is really important. Look at this one. Attune to the divine.
ooh.
Attune to the divine. So this is really, for me, allowing us, giving ourselves permission to stop, take a moment, and really listen to what God, universe, spirit is saying to us, really to attune to the divine. And remember, there is a piece of the divine in each and every single one of us. So attune to the divine, listen to what the divine is sharing for you. And I bet you're going to be super surprised to hear what the divine has to say.
And before I pull my card,
Yes.
just to sort of go a little bit more on what you've just said, like everybody is worthy of connecting to the divine. I think sometimes people feel like, am I worthy enough to receive guidance from the divine? Am I worthy enough to connect with the divine and listen and talk to the divine? Absolutely. Everybody is worthy enough. It's your birthright.
Right.
Never forget that.
So true.
Dolores says 1964 was so long ago.
It was 1974.
What?
Because she's 10 years younger than I am.
Oh,
So it was 1974.
I'm right in the middle. Split the difference. Anyway, so let me pull a card here for everybody for the week as well. Okay. So, oh gosh. All right. So we have the 6 of air. I think it is 6 of air.
Oh, nice.
Okay, they're beautiful. Look at that beautiful swan
Hey,
boat. Swan boat.
yeah,
Anybody from the Boston area? Swan boat. Hello. Anyways, so the card says, the end of challenging times. Things are looking up. A welcome relief. Finding your way to a peaceful place. The end of depression or an illness, travel or relocation. And this is a really good card. This is the turning of the wheel. This is the wheel turning, going up instead of coming down. So this is, conflict is coming to an end. It's more peaceful times coming to into our lives, and resolution. So wonderful. So
I
look for
like
that,
it.
everybody, this week.
Pretty, really
It is
pretty.
pretty. Very
Lisa
good.
says her family's from Boston and Maria's originally from Maine. Awesome. Good morning. Good morning. North of Boston near the New Hampshire border. Okay.
Nice. So you probably all are aware. Anybody from in New England probably is aware of the swan boats in Boston. Yeah. That
You
was
got
kind
to
of cool.
forgive my Midwestern accent, everybody. New Hampshire instead of New Hampshire.
Yeah. So
Oh,
anybody, if you would like us to pull some cards for you, feel free to drop a comment. And rather than just say pull a card, ask us something specific about specific. Try that 3 times fast. A specific area of your life that you'd like some insight on, and we'll look into that. Lisa, thank you. Worcester, yeah, just like the city of Worcester. Yes. Thank you, Carson, for saying that. Please remember to like and subscribe for all future notifications, updates, and lives from Elias. Yes. And if you happen to be on my page, you could do the same. That would be awesome. So, who would like some insight today from Elias and myself? Just pop a comment in there and just let us know what area of your life you'd like to look into. And we can give you some insight around that. So, let me just see. I always like to look at the inside of the boxes while we're waiting for people to comment.
I know, me
A
too.
little. This one says, thank you. Oh, you go attune to the moon and manifest miracles. Beautiful. I love that insight. That's beautiful with the moon. This one says, thank you, angels, for guiding my path every day. That's a nice affirmation.
I like that.
Especially if you're fully, if you feel really tuned into the angelic realm and you love to talk to them. The 2 cards resonate with my personal growth work, Patricia. Very good. Excellent. Maria, I'm starting a new business. Would love to get some guidance on that. Okay. Great, great, great. Okay, let's do that. All right. Maria, let me just take a moment here. Starting a new business. Yeah, you're really in like when I look at people's names, I can see colors, which indicates a lot about, what's happening in their, it's in their aura. So frequency, aura, what's happening in your life, what you're focused on. And if you didn't tell me you were working on something diligently here, I would have told you there's something going on here, because you're in like full on getting things done mode. And so I see that all in your energy. As far as get some kinds of interesting. Are you okay? So you're starting a new business, but I'm curious if, and it's okay if this is not correct, just let me know. But I'm curious if you haven't actually launched it yet, or you did a soft launch already on this business. Because I see this going incrementally. I feel like April, May, probably more like April. I see more intention behind this business. So I don't know if you're planning to really launch it fully in April. But I see a slow start on this. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's just a soft start is what I'm seeing. So it just may mean like working out the kinks and working out all the logistics of how this business is going to run, all the, the housekeeping kind of stuff. Haven't launched yet. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm curious if by like April, maybe May, somewhere around there, you'll start to see like a soft launch going on there. Because I see two levels to this, two increments. The card I pulled for you, ooh, the King of Fire. Beautiful card. I'm just going to show this to you really quickly. Look at how gorgeous that is. Look at that ship.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, someone you can completely trust, a situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship. Doesn't apply to this, obviously. Hidden but well-intentioned emotions, a charitable benefactor, seeing a counselor. So what this might indicate is if there's aspects of your business that you're trying to begin, but you need some help with, you need some insight on, it's probably asking you to seek out that insight sooner than later, so you know what you're dealing with. So if there's something that's been on your list about, I got to find out more about this, I got to talk to I don't know, what's that organization, SCORE, the Small Business Owners Association or something. There's all these things that you might have to do logistically to start your business. Start looking for those people that you need to talk to in order to receive some more information about how to move forward, not only business wise, but with your goals as well. So what do you have to offer, Elias?
So for you, Maria, which is interesting, know your worth. Know
Oh,
your worth. And this is really important we kind of talked about this in the beginning about um, understanding that you deserve, you're worthy of the divine. So know that your work that you're doing is worthy. Your job that you'll be doing is worthy, because I have a little hint. I know what it is. And so know that you are worthy. You are meant to do this work. So kudos to you. So just trust in you, and trust in the divine to make that, because you are always co-creating with the divine. So good for you. Good for you.
wonderful. Okay, great. Like, it's great to be able to confirm some of that.
Yeah.
Yes, animal insight. Insight on animal spirits. I love animals, but insight on animal spirits. Can you elaborate on that, Chris? About what exactly do you want to? I would love to hear more about that. So as you're typing that, let's look for the next. I'm still hanging with my mom. Yes. Oh, I can completely understand that, Lisa. Oh my gosh. Yes. I lost my dad a couple of months ago, 2 months ago, before Christmas. And yeah, every day it's just right there underneath the surface. And I know, Elias, you know what we're talking about too. It's just that the grief is, I mean, you just kind of have to plod through the day and get things done, but the grief is always right there. And it can be confusing too. Just so you know. I mean, I feel for you. Okay.
She says animal communication is coming in stronger.
Okay,
So,
great. Good.
so it's her
Good, Lisa.
mom's. Um,
Wonderful.
Patricia may have guidance on this. The culmination is quite near. Thank you. Guidance on which? Because I know you said the two cards resonated with your personal growth work. but can you be a little bit more specific on like what kind of guidance that would be helpful?
Yeah.
I'll wait for that. Christine says, what are some tips you can give us to receive energy easier?
Okay, good question, Christine. I'm not quite sure the context of this either. When you say receive energy easier, do you mean that you feel overwhelmed by energy? Is that what you mean? Or do you want to perceive the energy that like around you or in your world more clearly? I'm a little confused by what you're asking. So if you could um, just clarify, which points, hopefully you'll hit one of those points. Okay. What else? Let's see. Okay. Yes, yes, yes.
It says, perfect. I was heading anyway. Good to confirmation on this.
Good.
Excellent.
Good. Because sometimes we can get so wrapped up and like so excited about a new business, and then the really like boring aspects of it that may not be so much fun, but they're super important. Sometimes we put those on the back burner, which I can completely understand. But it's just reminding you to make sure you do all those things. Okay. Chris says, just have been seeing deer lately, like always, six together, running in front of me while walking the dog. Also today, I had a cardinal land and stare at me, and I got so emotional. Oh, it's incredible to be acknowledged by the animal kingdom. I really
Yeah.
think that it's very moving to be acknowledged by the animal kingdom. So just know that you're being seen. So what could be happening, we'll just see, and Elias definitely chime in on this, is that maybe you're not feeling seen in the human world, perhaps. And though the animals are acknowledging that you do exist, and that they are acknowledging that you are here, and they want to see you eye to eye. Deer for me a lot is represent, at least for me, it represents oh my gosh, my brain is like completely it okay. It'll come to me. But anyways, it's I can't believe I'm having a moment here.
That's okay.
So
It's okay.
the cardinal is definitely spirit, though. Spirit is the spirit world connecting with you and acknowledging you.
And Laura
Um,
brings up a really, really good point, you guys. Chris, so think about it. Deer for me is about gentleness. So if you're getting 6 deers that are coming,
Diplomacy. That's the word I was looking for.
good answer, good answer.
That's
Um, so if you're looking to be, they're giving you a sign to be diplomatic, to be more kinder to self, to be more gentler with self. And think about it. Nature is kind, soft, and gentle.
Mhm.
Soft, kind, and gentle. Please show that self to you. They're mirroring that for you for you to do that for yourself. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Um, Christine says, yes, the last thing that you said about energy.
So I think one of the second thing that I said was how to perceive and uh,
Yes.
understand the energy around people. So first of all, I would definitely say um, take a psychic development class, because it'll help you to understand your own psychic senses. Whether I think we all have all the senses. Some of us have them much stronger than others, but to understand what your psychic senses are strongest, and work with those, and also to develop the other ones that maybe not as strong. So that's and then through that you can also learn how to interpret the information that you're receiving, which is really just as important. A lot of times when we're first starting with psychic development, you might just see colors clairvoyantly, and that's all you see, and you're like, what does that mean? But a good psychic development class will actually talk about those things. What do the colors mean? Because the colors are vibration. What do the colors, the vibration, what does that mean? Why are those colors vibrating around particular space, person, spirit? So it's about practice, and seeing, understanding the information that you're picking up psychically. You have to practice, because it's with repetitive practice and recognizing, when I see this is what this means. When I sense this is what when I hear this is what it means. So give yourself the gift of a psychic development class. There's plenty online available. I know if you just want to email me, I'll send you some links to them. They're really good. Oh, and Elias, you're teaching something too. There you go. Perfect.
You need to
Perfect
find
segue.
you have to find the person that resonates with you.
Right.
Everybody has their own teaching style. Everybody has their way of doing. That's why, for me, Laura and I have talked about this. There's so many of us doing this work, and we're all basically we'll say the ones that are coming from the heart are sharing the information that's the same. It's just a different style of sharing it. That's why I love having Laura on, because she can say something that you guys might be like, oh, that makes sense. Something that I wouldn't have thought of saying it that way, but then it resonates with you guys. So I think this work is all about collaborating. It's all about learning. I mean, even though I teach and Laura teaches, I know that Laura would agree with me. We are students as well. We
Yeah.
learn every single day.
Oh,
So just reach out and see, see who vibrates with you, and see, like Laura's teaching a mediumship class. That's a really good one. I have taught a psychic development one. I'll probably do just a psychic one later on down the road, but right now the new one is psychic development, mediumship development, and personal development all combined in one, because I think that if we don't get in touch with how we talk to ourselves, we're not going to hear what spirit has to say or see what spirit has to say clearly.
good point. That's like an incredibly important point, because if we can't work on ourselves personally, it's like trying to drive a car with mud on the windshield. You have to clear the windshield, and that's your personal perception of yourself and the world and all the things that you need to work on in order to see clearly through that windshield. And Christine, when you say perceive easily, just remember this, I think a lot of times we all experience psychic senses throughout our day and we don't realize that it's happening. So part of recognizing that is is acknowledging it and recognizing when it actually is happening, and you've maybe called it something else. Like when I'll always say, every once in a while, you might find yourself saying, I don't know why I'm thinking this. I don't know why I'm thinking this. I'm like, are you thinking it or are you receiving it? So
Right.
that's a great place to start, until you find the proper class that you feel comfortable with. It's just when something pops into your mind, why are you receiving this rather than why am I thinking this? Yeah. So here we go.
Chris says, resonate with that. I felt a little left behind with everyone moving forward. I always thank them for allowing me to near them feeling safe.
Oh,
Yeah, that's great. I
beautiful.
had I had a friend, a very dear friend, pass away on Thanksgiving. His name was Dr. Stephen O'Connor, and he loved human birds. Good advice. He loved human birds. We just like sit around. Um, that's recorded. That's wonderful. He loved hummingbirds. Do you know that I had a hummingbird sit on the hummingbird feeder for 25 minutes, and I was able to get this close and it
Oh,
didn't move?
that's
So
wonderful.
it was fascinating to me. I think that was a sign from Steve, just to know that, he's watching out, he's up there, he's got my back.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a nice feeling. So really pay attention to those signs, and that's what Laura and I do. We teach you guys how to pay attention to the subtle signs that God, universe, spirit, whatever you want to say, is sharing with you. So important. Okay, let's see. Patricia said what she was talking about was she was basically blocked. She feels like she's blocked in this incarnation.
Really? Blocked? I feel basically I blocked myself in this incarnation. Could you elaborate a little bit more? I wish we could pull people up on this and actually talk, like ask
Yeah.
questions directly. I don't quite understand what that means. You blocked yourself in this incarnation, meaning you're blocking yourself from moving forward in the things you need to do in this incarnation, in this lifetime. Is that what you mean? That's the best. What do you think, Elias? What do you think that might mean?
So there's so many levels that we can talk about this. That's
Yeah.
the fascinating thing. So what are people, first of all, what is being shown around you? Like if people are irritating you or you're not understanding someone, we always have mirrors that come up. So if you're looking at someone and going, I don't understand them, I don't get them, what's being shown about yourself? That's number one. The other piece is, now just go with me on this. Are you being blocked or are you protecting yourself?
Good. Yeah.
Just sit with that, Patricia. Just sit with that.
Hmm.
Love the cat picture, by the way. So just see. how does that feel when you hear that? What's your body doing? What initial reaction do you receive from that? So, and what I would do is just think about this for a moment. If you took a sea salt bath, I'm not talking like buy a pound of sea salt, you just need like a cup, throw it in the bathtub, immerse yourself, just like if you have to hold your nose and just go under. And then, in my old bathtub, I had to do half and then half because that's the only way I would fit, even though I'm 5'4", now 5 shrunk. But if you just immerse yourself, that's fine. And then afterwards, take out the drain and then do a rinse shower. You are cleansing yourself off of the schmutz, the yuck that's like kind of piled on. Because my sense is this: as I look at your cat picture and I look at you, I'm just feeling that you're a huge empath. And I think some of the stuff that you're blocking could be other people's caca. And it's just like
Mm.
kind of stuck on you. That's just a sense.
Another
So
reason to take a Reiki class so that you can learn how to set up energetic boundaries. It's a big, big deal for anybody. It's really good.
yes. Yes.
Um, okay. So we've got, Lisa asked, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. We'll go to Patricia. I understand now I've opened many of them. I'm wondering if you guys have anything additional to share. My culmination is quite near. I don't know what culmination, what do you mean? Like, I wish we could have a conversation like your culmination is quite near. I don't, it's, let me just say this, and I don't know if this is what you're looking for or not. The journey never ends. The journey of learning how your psychic senses work for you. It's constantly changing as your body's changing and as you're evolving and you gain more information in life and wisdom. Your intuition, your psychic abilities are going to change at the same time. So it's a never-ending journey of unfoldment. So there's really no end to this journey for you. So culmination, I don't know. It's like that I'd be very careful about trying to reach that end point, because it's always like, how can I be most in tune with my senses today? What can I do to learn how to be as tuned in as I can be? What do you feel, Elias?
I would agree with you. I mean, I would really agree. I still just feel like I'm reading some of the comments here. Thanks, Lisa. She said, I agree. The vibe between you two. I love Laura. I just think
I
Laura's
love
just like
Elias.
a person.
Yeah.
But I know I blocked my gift. So can I just suggest this? I don't know why this kind of tweaks me a little bit. It's like,
You're gonna twitch.
when people say gifts, because I think some of the bad psychics use like, I've been gifted since I was 2. Okay, well, we all have a gift. It's
Yeah.
like Oprah comes into your house and goes, you get a gift, you get a gift. Yeah, you not so much. But we all have a gift. So could you change that word to abilities? Because then you're denying yourself that you are a gift.
Mhm.
You're denying that you are the gift. You're denying that God, universe, spirit didn't give you a gift. We all have a gift. We're all born, as Laura said, we're all born with intuition. We're all born with it. Our abilities are different. Some of us turn up the volume really high. Some of us turn us low. Some of us have to fix that frequency, depending on the frequency that we want to align with. Not to get all woo-woo on this, but it's really important, Patricia, to just, here's what I'm hearing loud and clear. I want you to put your hand on the center of your chest. Hang on. I want you to put your hand on the center of your chest and just say this: I love myself and I forgive myself and I honor myself. Just try that. Just try it. See how that feels. See how that feels.
Lisa
Uh,
said, how do you open up your chakras if one is blocked? Um,
mm,
First of all, okay, be careful of how you word things like, oh, my third eye's blocked. Okay, that's not something you want to affirm, right? So I think of it more as tuning a radio. It's not blocked, you're just on a different frequency. Okay. So it's just a matter of tuning in that frequency to your third sight. So, or your sixth, the clairvoyance. So here's one thing I learned from a teacher that I had almost from the very beginning. I took a few classes with Patty Sinclair. She's a medium in Connecticut, and one of the most powerful things she had us do during some of our classes was to say, "It is safe for me to see." It is safe for
Mm.
me to see, because there could be many reasons why you didn't want to see what you were receiving, because maybe you didn't understand what you were receiving. You felt you had no control over it. Sometimes people saw things that happened that maybe wasn't a positive thing and they felt scared to see it ever again. Or you just felt like you didn't understand it, so you just didn't want to see it. It could be other past life things we can get into and all that stuff. But know that it's safe for you to see and acknowledge that. And I find that really is powerful to help tune up your clairvoyance. So whenever you start to say those words, I am blocked, say, use it, go the opposite way. I am safe to feel, I am safe to hear, I am safe to see. Okay. Because you
Yes.
are, you really, everybody's safe. There's nothing that can hurt you by doing this. All right.
Lisa says, I'm having some aha moments this morning with you too.
Oh,
Thank you.
good. Yay.
Right.
Yeah. Good.
And
So good.
she says, I appreciate your attempt to understanding. And
Try.
I know it's different if you were here with us and we could have a conversation, it's just challenging to get what we can get, and from the short dialogue that you could put in the thing over
Yeah.
here.
Thank you for
Yeah.
understanding that we're trying to help. We're trying.
Yes.
Okay.
We have time actually. Well, we're over our time, but we have time for, what do you think? One more.
Yes. One more. So let's see.
Okay.
Does anybody have? Let's see. Let's see. Patty's. It's okay, Patty. She goes, I'm sorry. It's a deep subject. It is, and we're no strangers to deep subjects. Don't worry about that. It's just we want to be able to answer your questions as clearly as possible. Great. So does anybody have any? Let's pull a card. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Love and peace to you as well. Does anybody else have any questions at all that they'd like to ask? We'll pull a card for you before we sign off for the day, for the week, until we see you next week. Okay.
I'm going to do this. Just maybe this might help, Patricia.
Okay.
Maybe it might help. So we're going to say this is for Patricia and everybody else. So you get a two for today. You get a two for because you got one in the beginning of the week. This is a Happy Valentine's Day card. Happy Valentine's Day card. Okay, I just have to do this because it's to Laura. Laura, she asked, how can I harness this new wood dragon energy? Very carefully. When you take the harness, make sure you put it over the muzzle, just softly and gently. And when the wings start to come up, make sure it's fire resistant for your wood dragon. Okay, enjoy.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty
Okay,
exciting, though.
it is. It is. So here's the card, Patricia, and for everybody else. Look at this. Trust all will be well.
Very good.
Trust all will be well. And I love the green in this. I just think this is really pretty, really, really pretty. So trust all will be well. And notice that Virgo, new moon in Virgo is the organizer. Virgo is the checklist maker. So check in with yourself. Check how you are doing, everyone. So trust all will be well.
I got this card. There we go. Beautiful card. This is really good. Let me tell you. So there's multiple meanings here, but it says everything turning out beautifully. So it's kind of piggybacks what you're saying, Elias. Trust that everything's going to be okay. So just know that here's the one thing too. Oftentimes, like we'll compare each other, to other people's journeys and how it worked out for them and how it unfolded for them. Everybody has a unique journey, and you might have a unique path and journey, how you're getting to those certain milestones and things like that. So don't compare your own progress to somebody else's. You're unique. You're as unique as a thumbprint. Okay. So just thank you. Yes, Lisa. I am safe. Exactly. Excellent. Okay. And then
Okay.
Dolores says, is that with a saddle? If you must.
And she said both of those were spring green. That's a sign.
Yes. Yes.
It is.
Yep. Growth. New growth. Yeah.
Yes. And if you want to, Delora, it's only because it's Delora. Sorry, I'm a little spunky this morning. If you want to, since you got spring green, I would go to your local grocery store and pick up a bar of Irish Spring. It's also green, and you like to cleanse yourself with that because you're cleansing yourself with green energy. I'm so sorry. See, it started with the Monday musing. See, I can't even do it. Monday, mystical Monday musings. There you go.
On that note.
On that note, thanks everybody for being here.
Thanks,
Please,
everybody.
go follow Laura and sign up for her email, her newsletter, because that you'll see everything that she's doing. And I'm excited to have you as a guest in February for our first class. It'll be great. It'll be really great.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Trust yourselves and happy Valentine's Day early. Remember, you are your own Valentine. So thanks.
Have a great week, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day.
Bye.
Bye.